you that are saying that you're nervous in chat. Why are you nervous? Is it me? It can't be me. There's no reason to be nervous around me. Good evening. Good evening. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Ohayou gozaimasu. Buenos días. ¿Estoy bien? ¿Está bien? Not estoy. Good morning. Good evening. Loved your new Japanese boyfriend video. Thanks, Grace. I'm glad you enjoyed. Good day today, isn't it? I haven't done too much today. I had a day off from work today. Yay. So, I spent all day binging Shield Hero because I still hadn't watched it. And, oh boy, is it good. Will you ever do a face reveal? I've done tons of face revealing. I don't know what you're talking about. It's all out there. My face is very readily available. What job? I'm a bartender at a very nice cafe slash restaurant, I guess. Or it's more of a dining experience. I work at a really nice place. Sup, weebs? Yeah, what's up, weebs? 2 minutes late. Better than 3 minutes late, I guess. Check his Insta for face reveal. Yes. Please. I need that clout. Just recently started watching this channel and you literally give me chills, really. How about I give you some more? Are you drinking anything? Just water tonight. I have not gone out to get myself any adult beverages tonight. I did go out to get myself some McDonald's, so living the life, you know. Best Saturday. Stuffing myself with McDonald's and watching anime. That's the ideal day off. Jung Shook. You make me melt. Pull yourself together, Krista. I'm not that suave. Whenever Rekken whisper, I just searches up how to be McDonald's. I love Wendy's is better. I agree. Wendy's is much better. Except for the fries. You can't beat McDonald's fries, honestly. But Wendy's burgers, I'd eat Wendy's any day. Except Japan doesn't have Wendy's, so that's the bummer. You had a terrible day. No. I hope your day gets... Or wait, you're in the Philippines, aren't you, Chloe? So I hope you have a good night, and maybe your day will be better tomorrow. Will you ever do a mukbang ASMR? Maybe. I don't personally like listening to eating sounds. Like mouth sounds, eating sounds. I don't really like it. So I've never really thought to like do anything like that. I've always wanted, or I've always tried doing ASMR stuff that I would enjoy listening to. Doesn't matter what I make though, because I don't like listening to myself. Anyway, but I'll probably consider it in the future. Yeah. Can you do some ear massage? Sure. My hands are a little dry. They're in need of a good moistening. Wendy State? Ooh, the dream. Who's your favorite musical artist? Well, at the moment, I'm all about BTS. Stand them so hard. But other than them, like in the past, I've liked Gavin DeGraw, Imagine Dragons, Jason Mraz, Passenger, One Republic, stuff like that, I guess. McDonald's fries become cold, stale, and straw-like after 5 minutes. True, but when have you ever eaten McDonald's fries in like a time frame of like a stretched out 30 minutes? Never. You just literally like one-shot that. Hey guys, I'm Sugar. We stand. Nice to meet you guys, I'm Sugar. Imagine Dragons. I love it. Imagine Dragons has helped me out of a lot of ruts and a lot of moments of self-doubt. You sound like you're gay. Really? I didn't even try there. I just copied his normal talk show or English talk show like introduction. Your whole body's tingling. That's how you know it's good. Oh, shit, that wasn't good. Oh my god. The feedback, I got too close to you, I'm so sorry. Let me kiss your ear. I'm so sorry. Ow. Ow. I'm sorry. I hate that. The 3DO is so sensitive to feedback. If you get your earphones too close to the microphone, it just yells at you. Every stream, I'm so sorry. Crap on a stick, that was loud. My bad, guys, my bad. I'll try to make it up to you. Oh, that's why my eyes are blinded. I haven't popped out the chat to make it a dark mode. Okay. Why does Rekken get more views than you? I don't get more views than you, what? She gets way more viewers on her streams than I do. you're talking video-wise, I think we're pretty even. You forgive me? No, thanks, Bianca. Can you say hi, Rita? Hi, Rita. Read my... Oh, he actually read my article. How old is he? 6 years old. I am a ripe 6 years old. Mother trucker, dude, that hurt worse than a butt cheek on a stick. Classic. Classic Vine energy. Classic clean vines. What kinds of anime do you like? My favorite question. My favorite question. I don't know. I like all kinds of anime. I'd say some of my favorites, in no particular order. Tons of you have already heard this list, but some of my favorites are Haikyuu, Erased, My Hero Academia, Snafu, or My Team Romance Comedy is something blah blah blah, I don't know the English title, Origairu, Toradora, Your Line April, Kobayashi's Dragon Maids. Classic moe anime. Ancient Magus Bride. Maiden Abyss. Sword Art Online. Love that anime. Just kidding. Oh, you know what I do love though? Freaking Grimgar. I always forget to mention Grimgar because it's so damn underrated and no one talks about it. But Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. No Clanad? See, here's the problem with Clanad was I watched Clanad after I watched Your Line April, and Your Line April, I just haven't been able to find anything that can match the amount it made me sob. It just made me so numb to all other like emotionally invoking anime that I've had a hard time looking for something that could match how sad it was. I didn't really like Tokyo Ghoul, I'm gonna be honest. I'm binge watching Shield Hero right now. I'm on episode 17, I think. 16 or 17. Anohana. Oh, yeah, Anohana too. I like Anohana. One Punch. Death Note wasn't really for me either. I liked the first half of Death Note, and then I don't know, I lost a bit of interest in it. Silent voice. I love the silent voice too, actually. Oh, sorry. That was an anime that was a movie that made me cry a couple times, at least. Mob Psycho. I like Mob Psycho too. One Punch Man is the best, honestly. It's a really good comedy for sure. I can't say it's the best anime, period, but it's a really good comedy. Like, it's hilarious to watch. I mean, it's a good action too. Like the fight scenes are really well made. Blend S. Oh, yes. Blend S. Smile. Sweet. System. Sadistic. Surprise. We are stealing. Assassination Classroom. That's one I haven't finished. I haven't even finished season 1 of Assassination Classroom. Can you whisper in our ears? Sure. Yuri on Ice. I liked it, but it wasn't like... I went into it kind of skeptical because I wasn't super into yaoi. I'm not super into yaoi, but I don't know. Maybe my recent loss of my heart because I gave it to BTS has been replaced with a more yaoi shaped heart. Who knows? So maybe if I rewatch it ever, I'll enjoy it a little bit more. Promised Neverland, I've only watched the first episode. I don't think it's finished yet, right? I don't think it's finished airing yet. I'll see it eventually. Okay, Rekken, no, notice me. I'm sulking. Pradidita, don't sulk. Unfortunately, I can't respond to every comment. First anime crush? I think my first anime crush was Krista from Attack on Titan. Back in season 1, when it was like first airing. Because that was like one of the first animes I had watched. I think it was the first anime I watched. Attack on Titan. Notice me. Hey, Kazzy. Katsy? Kazzy? Kaz. Oh, Promised Neverland has finished airing. Okay. Can my anime crush be you? If I go in as an anime character, I don't see the problem. Who's your bias? Jimin, obviously. Park Jimin, dude. Jiminy Jim Jim Jim. Jim Jim. Jim Jim Jiminy Jim. Jiminy Jim Jim Jim. Jiminy Jiminy Jim. Jimmy Jim Jim Jiminy Jim. Can you say baka and act like it's Cinder? Baka. なんでこうなったの？耳の掃除とか。俺がやってる暇がないんだよ。わかる？俺がやりたいことがいっぱいあるから、あんまり時間を奪えるとは思うなよ。バカ。For all of the amateur stands, did you know that Tony was the one who gave Jimin Chim Chim's, or the nickname Chim Chim? That's where it came from, but people have kind of forgotten that that's the case. Please say, I love you, Sakar. How long did it take you, or take for you to recognize all BTS members? 2 days, tops. Maybe 3 days. Tony! Tony! Oh, Tony! Oh, Tony! Oh, Tony! Oh, Tony! Tony! I love you. Yeah, OG fans, remember? You like yogurt? Oh, Tony. I love you 3000. I wish my name is Tony. Oh, Tony. Does it have milk? You got milk? 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 Yes. Oh, it's bad for my stomach. Oh, you don't like? What's wrong with being new fans? That's right. Don't be bad to, or don't be hateful to new fans. Because I'm basically a new fan, so can't hate the new fans. You have to treat the new fans with humility and respect. Very much like you would treat a Kohai. Or Mechne. Oh, he needs some milk. I want to hear you impersonate Tomoe from Kami-sama Kiss. Don't talk like that. Don't talk like what? I suddenly want to stand BTS because of you. You should. They're all soft boys. Doing low-key voice? Like from Thor? Like Tom Hiddleston? What was your first BTS MV? Airplane Part 2, I think, if I remember correctly. I have not gotten the chance to see BTS live. The Korean fans here find your voice very handsome. Is that so? I knew. No. 감사. 감사. 감사합니다. How is BTS so popular? Combination of looking good, sounding good, dancing well, being hard workers, being goofy boys, and internet culture, right place, right time a couple times, staying at it for 7 years. Not 7, 6. Well, I mean, not including their training. Their humility. Their connection with their fans, or with ARMY. Humble boys. I'm curious how you would say my name. Zosha? Zasha? Zosha? Zasha? I'm not sure actually. Is it Sasha? Is it like a twist? Is there like some twist where it's actually pronounced Sasha or something? Walmart. Yeah, and then you have BTS, and then you have Jake Paul and Logan Paul. And the fact that the Paul brothers are probably making more money individually than each of the individual BTS members are breaks my heart. Not that money is what matters, obviously, but the fact that the Paul brothers are able to thrive more just infuriates me. Those douchebags. Can you voice act? I'm not really feeling the voice acting right now. I might in a second, I'm not sure. You, the Pauls. You. We do not stand the Pauls. The Korean fans say you have handsome face and good voice, even though he doesn't understand English. He will keep listening. Oh, 감사합니다. 파리티다. Can you whisper, dear friend? Dear friend, are you enjoying the sounds that I'm making? Hello, Bubble Lily. 안녕, 안녕, 안녕하세요. Can you say my name as it soon? Candy Gummy. I don't know English, I love you. What language? What language do you know? Aw, sugar honey iced tea. Do you like Billie Eilish? Not really. She's okay. Oh, I was calling you, dear friend? I see. I see. You just wanted me to whisper. Trinity. My name is Kim Chaeyoon. Kim Chaeyoon. 안녕. 사랑해. 사랑해. Is it 사랑하? Is it 사랑해? 사랑해? 사랑해. Stop whispering, it sends shivers. 내 목소리다. 뭐시야? 묘자? 내 목소리다. 뭐시야? I have no idea how to pronounce that actually. Sorry. I'm trying not to be super ignorant, but I guess I'm already being ignorant if I'm having to use Google Translate, so. Do you know how to read kanji? Decent amount of kanji I can read, yes. I am not that great with kanji, but I can kind of work around it. Am I the only one who whimpers when he whispers? Do I really make you that weak? Please say Sonali. Heart. Say Sonali. Kit Kat. Kit Kat. She says that your Korean is good, really? 사랑해. I already said it though. Babu, 사랑해. Can you do an Ezreal voice? A lot of good mages out there. It's really hard to do. Hold on, I'm gonna plug the ear so it's not super loud sounding. A lot of good mages out there. None of them are this hot. Are you not intrigued? Okay, that's enough. Call the police, that voice is illegal. How old am I? Again, I'm 6 years old. I am 22. Can you do an Indian voice? Why? Why would I do that? Do you watch PewDiePie? I do. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, Squidward on a chair. Take my hand. We'll make it, I swear. I've never heard that before. Oh, Squidward on a chair. I never said I was 23. What? I said I'd be turning 23 in July, or on July 5th. I thought you were 9. I don't know about you. I'm feeling 22. I do too. Joy. How? Okay. What's 22? 22. Sumuldul. Sumuldul. Somuldul. 22. Somuldul. Oh, you know what I really want to sing right now? Hold on. I know, you see, somehow the world will change for me and be so wonderful. Live life, breathe air, I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel so wonderful. So wake up the members of my nation, it's your time to be. There's no challenge unless you take one. And the time to see the brighter side of every situation. Some things are meant to be, so give me your best and leave the rest to me. And leave it all to me. And leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. I looked up the lyrics and it was like the full song, so when I was singing halfway through I didn't even recognize any of the lyrics. But I realized you had to like go past a couple verses because this is the full song. And obviously they don't use the full song for the intro. Rekken's randomness. It's gonna be yes for me, dog. Oh, what about this one? Oh. Make it count, play it straight, and don't look back, don't hesitate when you go big time. What you want, what you feel, never quit and make it real when you go big time. Hey, oh, listen to your heart now, hey, oh, don't you feel the rush, oh, 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 oh. Go and shake it up, what you gotta lose. Go and make it luck with the life you choose. If you want it all, lay it on the line. It's the only life you got, so you gotta live it big time. Big Time Rush over BTS. Okay. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, it's BTS. This is the ranking system. It's BTS, Big Time Rush, then all other boy bands or idol groups. Drake and Josh. Well, I never thought that it'd be so simple, but I found a way, I found a way. And I always thought that it'd be too crazy, but I found a way, I found a way. But if you open up your mind and see what's inside, it's gonna take some time to realign. But if you look inside, I'm sure you'll find that over your shoulder, you know that I told you I'll always be picking you up when you're down. So just turn around. Victorious? I don't know the Victorious one all that well. Wait. Oh, no, I remember now. I see. Here I am, once again, feeling lost, but now and then I'm breathing in to let it go. And you don't know where you are now, or what it would come to if only... Wait, how did it go? Wait, how did it go? Let's skip to the chorus because that's the good part. You don't have to be afraid to put your dreams in action. You're never gonna fade to be the main attraction out of fantasy. Just remember me when it turns out right. Cause you know that if you live in your imagination, tomorrow you'll be everybody's fascination. In my victory, just remember me when I make it shine. Okay. Ouch. Yeah, I don't remember the parts other than the the chorus. Can you sing a Japanese song? I don't know too many.今日実を切り裂いて蒼天を仰いで飛び立ったとこしへ空に歌えば後悔も言わなきゃ必然なるべくしてなる未来だそれゆえあんかけダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダダ蜃気楼涙の川を生み出して生きてそうああさよなら行かざるを得ない何も失ったとて忘れない悔しさも屈辱も胸に飾って後日を切り裂いて蒼天を仰いで飛び立ったとこしへ空に歌えば後悔のような必然断ち切るには眩しすぎた未来へあがけ Staring at my Todoroki poster, laughing. Lol. I have to check my phone to see. Oops. I can't think off the top of my head if I know. Can you sing peace sign? I can. I'm sure all of you have heard it way too many times, but いざ僕らの上をそれ砂に通り過ぎてったあの空気を不思議なぐらいに覚えてる意味もないのになぜか不甲斐なくて泣いた日の夜にただ強くなりたいと願ってたそのために必要な勇気を探し求めていた残酷な運命が定まってるとしてそれがいつの日か僕の前に現れるとしてただ一瞬この一瞬息ができるならどうでもいいと思えたその心をもう一度遠くへ行けど僕の中で誰かが歌うどうしようもまだ熱烈にいつだって目を離したら君が二度と悲しまないように笑えるそんなヒーローになるための歌さらば掲げろピースサイン転がってくストーリーを My throat got really dry at the end. You have no idea how hot it is. I'm in a t-shirt and boxers, but you know what? The t-shirt has to go. Oh, because it is way too hot. So here I am, once again, feeling naked, and now and again. I go ear tapping. Let's turn the jazz back on. Make me blush and whisper every damn time. Whisper. Every damn time, You freaking freak! When will you learn? お前はもう死んでいる。Favorite video games. Okay. Now, not to stereotype and apply gender norms and whatever, but I doubt any of you currently listening ever played Battle for Middle-earth when you were a small child like me. I played that game so much. That was one of my favorite video games. It was a RTS. It was a Lord of the Rings RTS game. Battle for Middle-earth. Oh, that was so good. I was a Halo boy. I loved Halo. I put an unhealthy amount of hours into Skyrim. Rekken low-key seducing everyone. Everyone, or just one person. Rekken, how are you? I'm good, CJ, thank you. Can you do water pouring drinking ASMR? Skyrim? Yes, hell yes, Skyrim. Freaking love Skyrim. My mom is staring at me, help. Drink 8 glasses of water, Rekken. Thank you, Rekken, for giving me high standards when it comes to a man. You should have high standards. Never lower your standards. You'll only be unhappy. It's much more worth it to wait for the right person. I know that sounds cliche, but just to wait for the right person. It will happen. Just wait. It's not worth it getting into a toxic relationship or a relationship that is either one-sided or a relationship, that just may not work out. And getting into it and, not being able to put everything into it and either A, using it as a learning experience, or B, just being with that person because, it's unrequited on both ends. Nobody likes me. And how many people out of the billions of people in the world have you met? Try to think about A, how many people your age you've met in your life, and how many people your age there probably are in the world. Not even in the world, but in your country, in your state, or your region, even your city. There's so many people that you haven't met in your city. And there's going to eventually be someone out there that literally, unconditionally will love you for every single aspect of you. No matter what. And they'll be the one that will think that they're not worthy. Mahal kita. Mahal kita. Naman. No, if your self-esteem actually did improve at all with what I said just now, or listening to my other videos, I hope, and, hoping that's true, then I'm really glad that I could help. Obnoxious potato. I'm not sure if the hugging sound works when I'm shirtless, but we'll see. Let's try. I just have to... Oh wow, that sounds a lot different, doesn't it? You can hear like... Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but not that I'm ripped or anything, but you can hear the muscle, like, movement. I can't find a good way to do this. Does it sound like I'm strangling you while hugging? Abunai. Feels like I'm underwater. Actually, I can, yeah, cool. Did I actually just make it to one of your lives? It appears you did. Congratulations, Potato. Mahal kita. Here, it's... Maybe some of you are enjoying it, but I'm not sure I like that sound. Oh, I threw my shirt over there. I'd have to stand and get it. You know what? I'll get my pillow real quick and put on a shirt so that I can more effectively do the hugging sounds. Just 1 second. Actually, I'll put on a new shirt that I got from the store today. I decided to be an edgelord and got a V-neck shirt because it looked cool. So don't judge me. Does it have any? Oh, it does. It's like the plastic frilly thing. New shirt smell. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Strangling Us to Death ASMR is one of the best ASMR. V-necks are shirts of the gods. I thought togas were shirts of the gods. There we go. That sounds more like it usually does. What color? Gray. I love you, bitch. I ain't never gonna stop loving you. Bitch. New shirt smells the best. Can you smell? It smells like boyfriend material. A guy who is 22 is hugging a microphone now. I feel better. Why you gotta do me like that? I'm doing it for you. Don't throw me under the bus like that. Now wear pants? I'm sorry, it's a little too hot to wear pants. Pants are just crotch and leg prisons. That's all they are. What do you actually smell though? Like, it smells like a new shirt. Like, yeah, like new shirt smell. I don't know how else to describe it. How about shorts? I mean, boxers are kind of like shorts. They're like indoor shorts, so I shrug. I sleep without pants too, that's right. Sleeping with pants on is just makes you too sweaty. I'm sorry, especially during the summer. In the winter, sometimes it's a little too cold to sleep just like in your undies. Unless you have a good heating system in your house, I don't know. But 100% fluff ball. What's your favorite perfume? I don't really wear that much cologne, but the one I do use is Armani. And I honestly only use it when I am going out with like my coworkers or my friends or whatever. Like going out for dinner or something. I don't put cologne on a regular basis because I'm either going to work or I'm at home for the most part. You're a tease, am I? Summer in Japan, especially in Kyoto, is freaking hot. Oh my god, Kyoto is a nightmare. Yeah, Kyoto is much more fun to go during the spring when the sakura trees are blooming, or during the fall when the mountains change colors. That's amazing. Going to Japan or going to Kyoto in autumn and seeing the mountains is spectacular. At least you don't wear Axe. I haven't worn Axe since middle school, but I did have a phase where I wore Axe. Thought it was cool. Thought it might attract the ladies. Skinny little, you know, almost bowl cut Rekken, trying to be suave. Trying to be suave for his middle school crushes. I say crushes, but I had one middle school crush, and she was a crush for 3 years. I had a crush on her for 3 years, and it never really went anywhere. I kind of became friends with her, and there was one period where we texted like every day, but for the most part, it didn't go anywhere. And then she eventually got a boyfriend, and I felt really sad. But then I moved on. That's all in the past, though. Axe is so bad. I know. It smells like ass now. If little Rekken could see you now. If little Rekken could see me now, what would he think? He'd probably laugh at me, honestly. I'd laugh at him too, though. So it's an equal trade. Three-year one-sided love sounds like me. It's normal, though, I think. I think it's normal to have a crush, but then sometimes, or not have it go anywhere. Because you have to think, you have to be really lucky to, in middle school, high school, for the most part, you're attracted to someone because of their physical appearance, or because you talked to them once and you thought they were cool or something. You thought they were fun, and what are the odds, that you end up liking them and they also end up being attracted to you? I think it's, I wouldn't say it's low, because obviously there are couples and whatnot in middle school, high school, but how long do those relationships usually last, Some last. There are some high school relationships that carry on for a long time. Some of my friends, well, not friends, some of my classmates, acquaintances, have started having kids, and I just can't wrap my head around that. How can you have a kid? Okay, gotta respect some people's decisions. Sometimes it's an accident, sometimes, things happen. But if it's like, you have the ability to wait for a kid, you have such a long life. Once you have a kid, you're pretty much tied down to that kid. And while that's a beautiful thing, it's not often a beautiful thing in your early 20s, when you don't even have your full grasp on who you are as a person, Sits and listens in asexual. No, seriously though, when I have kids, I don't want them until I'm at least in my late 20s. That would be ideal. Late 20s, maybe right when I'm turning 30 or something. When I'm still like a quote-unquote young dad. But I've kind of gotten all of my young boy energy out of me that I needed to get out. Once all that happens, and once I've kind of settled into the adult Rekken mindset, then I'll be ready for kids. Having kids is really scary. Well, yeah, I can imagine so. I have, not including you, obviously, I have 2 little sisters who are 12 turning 13 and 8 turning 9. And the 9-year-old was born when I was around 14, 15. And I had to, feed her, change diapers, put on changes of clothes, help her out with a bunch of stuff. Like, I did the whole, spiel. And but the thing is, I only did it every now and then, trying to imagine doing that every day, every night, from infancy to now. And she's not even, she's not even independent now. She's still only 9. Trying to imagine being tied down to an obligation like that. It's awful to call children obligations, but that's what they are. It's crazy to try to even imagine that right now in my position. Rekken being a dad at 14, omega lol. Hey, I'm groomed, okay? I've been trained and groomed in the art of diaper changing. I know for girls you gotta wipe front to back, otherwise you get infections, and it's no fun. I know all about that. Front to back. I hope that doesn't come off weird. It's just changing a diaper. We can't wait to have kids. Like, women, girls. I wish I had siblings. I wanted siblings for a long time too. I was 10 when the current 12-year-old turning 13-year-old, or turning 13 years old, was born. I wanted a sibling that wasn't you, at least. One who wasn't a twin. Wait, what? I hate being the oldest. Really? Do you want a boy or a girl? I would want both. Obviously, current state of things, not current state of things, but like, things I've seen, things I've heard, things I've witnessed, regarding this world. As a father, I think you would always be kind of scared at first when you bring a daughter into the world, because all you want to do is protect them. All you want to do is make sure that they stay out of harm's way for their whole life, but you can't do that. You have to let go at some point. And I think, every father has to come to terms with that. So I would probably come to terms with it as well. So I would want a boy, girl, maybe 2 boys, 1 girl, maybe 2 boys, 2 girls, who knows? Being the eldest is a blessing and a curse. That's true. You're the guinea pig in many situations. Like, you have to do things first, like your parents are trying to figure out how to do the whole parenting thing with you first, and they'll make mistakes. But it's also like, you also eventually get to kind of have a different relationship with your parents, especially your mom. When you're the eldest, I think your mom looks to you as another parent. Daddy, my dear. So many kids. I feel like 4 kids would be fun. Terrifying, but fun. Like, if you're ready for kids, you know? If you're ready for kids and you have a decent, like a stable way of life, then I think it would be fun. Obviously, starting families never really is like something that is according to plan material, but ideally. My cat just left me. No. Oh, the horror. What did Anika say? I'm seeing a lot of... If people want to protect their daughters, they should make sure to teach their sons how to behave rather than shelter their daughters so much. I do agree with that as well. And I was taught by my mother from a very young age to not just respect girls and women, but to just respect people. You know? But I've always... Like, my mom was a single mom for a while, so I always had this, like, sense of duty, I think, that I was, like, the man of the house until my stepdad came along. But, and I mean, I still kind of had that because he travels a lot. Unfortunately, I don't live with, my family at the moment. I'm living by myself and in a totally different country, but but yeah, Anika, I totally agree. I think some kids are not being spanked enough in some cases. Listen, I'm not all about child abuse, but some kids just need a spanking sometimes. It's just the cold hard fact. Some kids, listen, you can have respect for your parents in forms of love and in forms of fear. Not too much of either. With perfect balance. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. You doesn't count because she lives in the closet, so... Well, as of recently, she's kind of moved into the futon, but we're getting her own soon, so... Ouch. Has it already been this amount of time? Jeez. You wanna do some head pats? Let's do some head pats. What kind of dad do you want to be? A dad that doesn't leave their child. I just want to be a good dad. I just want to know that I at least tried to be with my kid, to help my kid, to watch him grow up, to give him advice on things that I may not even know myself, but he'll look to me for advice anyway because I'm his dad. And that's what dads are supposed to do. Is give their sons advice in times of need. Unfortunately, I haven't had a consistent father figure in my life. So that's what I want to be. Consistent. I'm sorry. I don't mean it to be like super sad or anything. Kind of weird how the topic changed, eh? Can you adopt me? Sure. Oh, that's so sweet. The ones who never had the dad figure always become the best dads. I hope that's true. I hope that's true, because in my case, it's like I don't really have too much of a guideline to pull from, so it would kind of be improvised the whole time. Tickle you? Adopt me. Well, Mr. Krabs, I hope I'm one of the people that become the opposite. Because I don't think I'd be able to live with myself if I continued the absent father legacy. No. Pradidita, that's sweet. Do you have any advice on starting a YouTube channel? Find something you're good at that seems interesting, that you can be consistent with. Do we get a fandom name soon? A fandom name? I've never been too much of a fan of fandom names, so I don't know. I need a whole channel dedicated to Rekken family vlogs. Well, I'll be streaming, not streaming, but I'll be vlogging the whole time I'm in Austria in June, or June and July, for the week and a half that I'm there, so tune into that. Rekken vlogs, trip to Vienna, and other parts of Austria. Trying to make the last couple minutes as relaxing as possible, so that the people who are about to go to sleep can go to sleep. I just wanted to ask whether you will introduce your girlfriend. Maybe. She says she's a little scared about how people may react. So... we'll see. Thank you for noticing me thrice, even though I'm a new listener. You're welcome. Zhao Yu. Je t'aime, Joy. Rekken's girlfriend protection squad is already assembling. Oh boy. No, She's gonna. Actually, I'm really happy that you guys are so welcoming. Xiao Yu? Oh, it's not Zhao. It's not Zhao Yu. It's Xiao Yu. I'm sorry. Recognizers. The official fandom name. Everyone is so nice here. Chamomile, you're absolutely right. I'm very blessed to have such an amazing audience. And I hope my amazing family, not audience, has an amazing rest of their day. Or an amazing night's sleep. And I will see you next week. You're kidding. Thanks for streaming. Thank you, MSF, for that last minute donation. Appreciate it. Good night. Good night. Sweet dreams. おやすみ、皆さん。